Gesture drawing. Capturing a subject in a quick, energetic, and simple way that clearly describes the action, attitude, and posing being shown. I do a bunch of yapping in these videos and not much drawing, so I thought we'd switch it up a little. Some might even start believing I didn't draw these amazing pages from my manga Battle of the Fittest that is out now. Link in the bio. This is a sketch with me, so grab your pencil and join along. We'll be doing a gauntlet of drawings, 10 drawings in 15 seconds, 5 drawings in 30 seconds, and then 2 drawings in a minute. I know, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, it's pretty quick, even for me, but here's a few things you could keep in mind while drawing. We don't have a lot of time, but let's take a few seconds to observe and plan before putting pencil to paper. Understanding what the figure is doing will help you draw faster. So she's sitting and leaning forward. Okay, great. Now we can draw with intent. Let's start off by finding the line of action. This line encompasses the whole idea of the character. It would go up and around like this since the character is sitting and hunched over. From here we try to figure out what the torso is going to do. It's either going to do a C, a reverse C, or an S. In this case, it's a reverse C. We're more than halfway there. For the arms and the legs, I want you to think of them as a single idea. Max 2. One swoop and then the wrist. And one swoop for the leg and the feet. The head can be quick and simply thrown in there. But if you want to get a little fancy, you can follow the flow of the forces from the back to the neck and around the head. Now that we have a workflow, we can train to become faster at every step. But remember, gesture drawing is not about drawing well. Instead, it's about capturing the pose, attitude, and overall story being conveyed more than anything else. Your proportions could be a little off when you're doing gesture drawing, and that's okay, as long as the idea is solid. Alright, let's get into this. Let's stay loose and refrain from pressing down too hard. Making lighter marks and ghosting over before committing. We're already on to the next one. These go by so quick. Only put down the marks that matter. Fall back to the demo if you're having trouble. Whoa, even this one was fast for me. Let's try to pick up the pace for the next one. Keep a lookout for the pinch side and the stretch side for the torso. Sometimes I spill over into the next pose. As long as you can make up for the time, we're all good. Grouping the two legs together like this easily illustrates the bend and the shape without needing to fully draw them in. Damn, 15 seconds is a challenge. You have to be so fast and loose with it. You can pause the image on the website or this video if it's too challenging and break down the pose first, and then try to draw it again with speed. The race is for us to get better, so if you need a minute, take it. This is a great example of a S torso. There's so much lean on the left side of the chest being offset by the lean in his hips. Get that strong line of action. Well, I didn't give myself enough space for this pose, but we'll make do. Make sure you're consistently looking up and examining the figure. You should almost be looking at the figure 80% of the time. Make sure to draw the point of contact. Usually it's the feet on the floor, but with this pose, it's the hands on the log. It'll ground your figures. Even at 30 seconds, it's challenging, but you can see some structure and weight. Though, what I can improve on is retaining that 15 seconds we practiced and getting the pose down quicker and in its entirety. With more time, you can see I'm now slower as well, which isn't great, but we move on. Again, start off with that strong line of action. With this extra time, I'm thinking more about the forms and the volumes that are being created. Adding wrapping lines to show direction and volume, giving the gesture more solidity and weight. And there we have it, 1-minute gesture drawings. Much more structural and grounded poses with this 1-minute session. Again, a critique would be to have more of the figure down faster, but it's fine. The story is readable and you can tell what's going on in these poses. The website I used for this was called lineofaction.com. It's an amazing website and has a large pool of great poses to draw from. That was pretty fun, wasn't it? If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. I was thinking of doing some more draw along videos, so if you did draw along and you want to show it off, use the hashtag KJ_gesture on Instagram. I would love to see your progress and practice. It'll also be awesome to see the growth as we do these sketch with me's. But that's enough of me yapping. See you in the next one.